Anyway, this is our first palette, which is amazing. It's so chic. I love the pop of neon, which you're going to know about trend. Anything that you wear, if you add a pop of neon in your shoes, in your purse, it just takes your outfit to a whole different level. And this palette, it's designed in a different way that opens up in the middle, so it's basically inviting your customers to the world of Visionaire. And we have 8 colors, which is more than we normally have, partly because we couldn't make up our minds because the colors were so nice. Because you have to understand, these are seasonal palettes. So they're limited edition, so you want to make sure you get these palettes in the hands of your customers because we're not going to have them all year round. But we have some matte colors, some iridescent, some shimmery, and then we have this one color. I forgot how beautiful it was until I put it on today. It's almost like liquid, like you're putting liquid, and that's like the lightest color there. It's an amazing, amazing palette, and it's available in September, which is perfect timing because that's when people start thinking about fall and winter. That's when you start seeing all the ads for fall and winter. Our next palette, yes, it's right. Our next palette, this is also an incredible palette. It's multifunctional, and we've never had anything like this, which is a lip and cheek palette. The 4 colors in the bottom, in the bottom 4, you'll see, those are lipsticks. It's a richer formula, and it's more pigmented. But it's such a perfect formula that you could wear as a blush, and it'll blend very easy, and they're great colors. The other 2, the white and the darkest, that right now it looks almost black, those 2 are different. But before I get into it, I do want to say, you guys have to go to the booth. You really need to see these colors in person because if you're not here listening to my presentation or going to the booth, you will never know that that other color looks like liquid or it's iridescent. You need to see them because even though we take the best pictures and it really depicts the colors perfectly, there's qualities that you can't see in a picture and you want to use those qualities to sell the product. Also, I've noticed, I hate to say this, and I know it's because you get excited, so I know, but I feel that for some of you, you go to the booth and you zero in that color that you like or that product that you think is best for you, and then you forget to look at all the other amazing products that we have. You know we have a booth full of beautiful girls that know everything about the product, that they're there to help you, okay? So you need to look at the other colors because why would you limit yourself? Why would you limit your business and your sales and just buy what you're interested in? You're not just here for yourself, you're here for your customers. And a perfect example is that dark color that I was talking about. I'm sure some of you have looked at the color and you're like, oh, I don't know if I can wear this, I don't know if I can pull it off, I don't know if maybe I'm too old for it. Well, I'm here to tell you this color is for everyone. And you know why? Because it's sheer. It's a stain. It's not going to stain your skin. It's called a stain because it is so sheer and because it becomes one with the skin. So it gives you a flushed look. Not a blush look, a flush. Kind of when you have a crush on someone and you see your crush and you get flushed, or you finish working out. So it gives you that youthful, healthy look. Everybody looks good and youthful, healthy, right? So that's how I know this color is great for everyone. But you would not know if you just looked at the picture and made a judgment. So let's not judge. Also, the white color is actually a lip gloss. And it's sheer color, but it's also a highlighter. And it just gives you a different finish because it's creamy than a powder form. It's also an amazing, this palette, you guys are going to do so well with both palettes. But this palette, because the colors are so amazing, you can wear them in spring, fall and winter. They're also going to carry over for spring and summer. So we've never done this before either, so we decided to extend it for the whole year. I'm telling you, you guys are going to do well. You need to go to the booth. You promise you're going to go to the booth and look at all the colors. Okay, good. So I don't want to get too much into trend because, to be honest with you, everything that I've been talking about is still on trend. Like, honestly, you can't make a mistake. You can pull out whatever from the 80s, whether it matches. If it doesn't match, it's probably more on trend. So just have fun with fashion. There's a couple of things I do want to add, which is matrix futuristic look. You're going to see some of the futuristic in like the iridescent and some of the ingredients, even fabrics. So you'll be seeing more of that. See-through clothing. Hello, my skirt. Leather everything. Dresses over pants, which we've seen, but you're going to see more. quilted fabrics, dark florals we saw in the video, statement hats, little bitty bags. I mean, like little bags. I don't get it because you can't put anything in there, but I guess it's a great accessory. But you'll see, they're in style. Pop of color. And feathers. You're going to see more feathers. There is one trend, though, that I do want to spend a little time on, because this is an awareness that we're starting to see, and you're going to see more of it. I want to tell you because I always want you to be ahead of the curve. I want you to have time to sit, to learn, and to sink it in, because now you will know how to approach a certain customer with the right way of talking to them, relating to them, whether it is to sell a product or to just invite them to the business. And it is the end of gender. People don't want to be labeled as male or female anymore, masculine or feminine, because in fashion, nothing has to be one way or another. And that's how it should be. I don't know when it started becoming that way, because before, remember a suit was made for a man, but there was a woman with a vision decided to wear that suit, and that one woman can make that suit as feminine and sexy as she wants, or as masculine as she wants. The same thing for a guy. A guy can wear a skirt. You can really rock it in a very masculine way. So you guys get my point, right? So we shouldn't put people in a box or label anybody. We should just embrace vision and creativity. And yes, it has a lot to do with makeup. I'm not just telling you this because I like talking about this, which I do. The biggest makeup trend in 2019 is gender fluidity. This was an article that I read a few months ago, and it really caught my eye. So out of the whole article, one of the quotes that I think explains it best, if you haven't gotten it yet, is this one, and it reads, "I think the perception of men wearing makeup is that if you wear makeup as a man, it automatically makes you soft, and it puts you in a category as feminine," which I disagree with. Makeup to me is seen as clothes. It's an accessory on its own form. When I put on makeup, it completes my look for that occasion. It doesn't have to be highlighter or contour. You could just put on a dark eyeliner or pull a look like a skater. There is a look for everyone. So you have to embrace vision. Please, do you have a vision? What is your vision? Because you're all here, right? So you're obviously motivated to do something. So like we said before, don't take days, months, years contemplating whether you should or you shouldn't. Make that decision now. We have learned today that you have nothing to lose, nothing. But you do have so much to gain. So begin the unfranchised business journey with Modus Cosmetics. Because with your vision, the world is yours for a taking.